What is going on, guys? Zuggy Fishing here, back to you with another video. Hope y'all are so well. Hope y'all are living positively, beautifully, confidently, optimistically, because that is the most important thing. Y'all, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm freezing out here today, but y'all, we are making a special video for y'all. The Lew's Speed Spool LFS right here. Just got this reel from Dick's Sporting Goods, and I actually got a comment on one of my videos asking whether I thought this reel was worth it and whether the purchase was worth it. I got this reel, I picked it up, and I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys. I have it all tied up right here. I just put 12-pound fluorocarbon on it. So we are going to take a look at the Lew's Speed Spool FLS. Pretty solid reel overall from what I just the looks of it. We're going to take a look at this video. I'm going to give you guys a little bit about the metrics of this reel, what this reel is about, price point, whether you think it's worth it, the smoothness of the cast, the retrieve, everything like that. So the Lew's Speed Spool FLS, this is just the box right here. It has 10 ball bearings in it. It's an 8:6:1 gear ratio, so pretty solid reel for any bait overall, moving baits, Texas rigs. Pretty solid stuff for that. In that terms, you could also fish some top water on it. Really versatile reel overall. I'm a left-handed retriever, so this is a left-handed reel. Look at this reel. I'm going to show you guys right now what this reel looks like. So this is the Lew's Speed Spool LFS right here. A pretty solid looking reel, a pretty slick reel in my opinion. I love Lew's products a lot. I do have a lot of Lew's stuff, the Mach Light, I have the Mach Smash, the Mach Crush, a lot of different reels. This is the Lew's LFS Speed Spool right here. I love Lew's products. I've had a lot of them in my past, and I currently use a lot of Lew's products. I think it's a pretty solid brand overall in terms of their rods, their reels. I really like Lew's. Lew's is an awesome brand, and you could also, it's a really good brand in terms of, you know, not breaking your bank account and still getting really good products. This video is not associated with Lew's at all. I just love products, and if I like a product, I'm going to tell you guys about it. Pretty solid reel, 10 ball bearings, pretty sick stuff. We're gonna get a side view right now of what this looks like. A pretty solid reel overall, and I'm gonna cast this out for you guys, telling you guys what I think about this reel. It's pretty solid. Now I have this paired on the AP Bassin absolute favorite rod right here. This isn't a Lew's rod, and this reel doesn't come with like a combo or anything. I just bought this at Dick's Sporting Goods, and this reel retails at $80. $80 is a pretty solid price for a bait casting reel. Doesn't break your bank. It's super high quality stuff. I have had a Lew's Speed Spool in the past. It was a blue and black one. I do not remember the name of it off the top of my head. However, it's a very similar concept to this reel, and it was very efficient. You guys have totally seen me use that in my videos. I believe I used that in a pike video and another video with some bass at the private pond. A two-piece rod. I do bring this thing to Florida a lot. It's why I like it for travel mainly, and we're gonna see if the Lew's LFS reel right here is pretty sick. We're gonna see its casting distance, its retrieve, its smoothness on the cast, how we're gonna do this. So I mean, it's pretty versatile overall, and it's a really good reel for Texas rig, moving baits. It's very versatile. Take a look on how this thing casts today. I didn't really set the brakes or anything like that, so y'all are gonna have to learn along with me. But I'm gonna tell you guys in the end of this video my opinions on this reel and whether I think it's worth buying. I have the Lew's Speed Spool LFS right here. It's a tournament grade reel, pretty solid stuff overall. So we're gonna I have a Guggen Squad Filthy Frog on right now. Again, guys, it's freezing. You do not want to throw a frog. It's just to cast out. We actually have a frozen pond right now. If you look down, it's not, yeah, we do still have some open water. It's not thick ice at all. Kind of can even move it with the rod. But we're gonna take a look at this reel today. I'm gonna show you guys how it casts. I have 12-pound fluorocarbon paired up on this reel. It's 8:1 gear ratio, so pretty solid stuff overall. Test the brakes with you guys, show you guys how the smoothness of the retrieve, the smoothness of the cast, how the line goes off the reel, which are all pretty important qualifications of fishing. Can't comment on the durability of this reel in terms of how long it lasts, if any breaks or anything like that wear off, or if it wears and tears over time. Obviously, because I've only had this reel for a super short amount of time, I bought it for just this video, so I can't really comment on the overall durability. I could totally make a part 2 to this video. If y'all leave a like and a comment, just let me know about the durability of this reel. I'm going to use it through the winter, spring, summer, and I will give you guys an update on the reel throughout. So if you guys like that, hit that like button, leave a comment on this video. The Lew's LFS right here, we're going to take a look at it. I'm just going to cast it out of the blue, and then we're going to show you guys like the reel up close. So yeah, here we go. So I'm going to cast it. I didn't really set the brakes or anything like that. Okay, okay, all right. I didn't even set the brakes really. I have it on 7 right now, and it casted pretty far without any bird's nest. Crazy stuff overall. And from the initial reaction, very smooth retrieve. And so we're gonna take a look at, I'm gonna kind of cast it again. This thing casts pretty far, not gonna lie. Yeah, this thing casts far. I didn't even set the brakes, guys. Like, and it's casting that far. We're kind of just, you know, doing our top water frog on the top. Initial reactions, yeah, this thing chucks. We're gonna kind of dial it down too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about, guys. The Lose LFS is a pretty sick reel, not gonna lie. I didn't really mess with the brakes, mess with the tension knob that much. I kind of just put it on 6 right now, and it's chucking. No bird's nest, pretty solid line off the reel. We're gonna get some close-ups in a minute, but and the retrieve is really smooth as well. Look at that. Awesome. This thing casts very, very far. I'd say it's about 50 yards right there, give or take. Pretty solid stuff overall. So I'm actually gonna cast it kind of sidearm now. We're gonna get an overview of what this reel looks like, the line coming off of it, the retrieve, the start-stop action. Pretty solid stuff, so we're gonna do that right now. Lose LFS from the first initial reactions, pretty solid stuff. This is a good close-up of the reel right here. So I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna show you guys how the line comes off the reel, the sound it makes, the distance. So here we go. Beautiful. You guys heard that frog kind of just go through the ice right there. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It's pretty solid stuff. From like the initial cast, it's super, super smooth. It's a really, really good qualification of a reel when you cast it and it has that smoothness. Now this line is brand new. I literally just spooled this up, not like right before I started this video, and it has literally no line memory at all, and it's pretty smooth overall. We're gonna get another cast. Look at that. Gorgeous. Beautiful. It comes off the reel extremely smooth. The line comes off the reel is flawless. And you know, many reels, when you first get a reel, or you've even used it for a long time, there's not a smooth really cast. Like when you press the button and we cast it back, look at that. The line comes off the reel beautifully, and there's absolutely no backlash that I've gotten from the brakes that I'm on and the tension, which, you know, it takes anglers a long time to curate a reel and find out what it's going on. So, you know, from initial reactions of the cast, it's super smooth. It casts an absolute mile. From me not even barely, you know, whipping it, very, very smooth reel on the cast. Now, I'm gonna cast it one more time and show you guys that, and then kind of comment on the retrieve. You guys have seen me retrieving it, and I've not heard any sounds from this thing, and it's very smooth. So here we go. We're gonna cast it one more time, show you guys the line off the reel, how smooth it is. Look at that. Gorgeous. Thing casts a mile. Lose LFS, it's doing pretty solid right now. We're gonna get another cast. Look at that. Thing is chucking baits out there. That is what I love. That is awesome. I'm super glad. That's something I really look for in a reel. The casting distance and the smoothness of the cast, which I think is pretty sick in this reel. So we're gonna comment on the retrieve right now. Comment on the retrieve. Great cast, of course. Put our thumb on it. All right, so cool. So the retrieve is basically, obviously, when you retrieve the reel, retrieve your bait back in to catch the fish. So we are going to comment on the retrieve right now. Very smooth. Very smooth. A lot of reels, like, they'll have like they'll have a really loose and rugged retrieve. The brakes and the different gears in the reel won't be kind of tightened up a lot, and you'll kind of get this kind of rugged motion, kind of rusty old motion in the reel. However, the Lose LFG speed spool, I said LFG Lake Fork guy, I meant the Lose LFS speed spool. Look how smooth that thing is. Very, very smooth. That is awesome. That is awesome. Look at, like, no sound at all. Like a lot of reels, when you slow retrieve it, they kind of have like a rugged sound with that line going through it. But this reel does not at all. Really, really sick. And I think that's awesome. We can take a look at it again. Start-stop action, pretty solid. Nice. Great stuff. Look at that. Beautiful. Really smooth on the cast, smooth on the retrieve. That's great. That is great. Let's get another cast. That chucked out pretty far. That was a far cast. Yes, sir. That is what we're talking about. Look at that. Super fast, super smooth. Start, stop. You want to start, stop that chatterbait, start, stop that spinnerbait. completely effective, hard stops. Gotta love this reel. This reel is sick. I absolutely love this thing. And y'all, not on a heavy rod either, to be honest. Like, it's not a rod suitable to, you know, get baits out far. It's kind of just your travel rod. But, oh yeah. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Start-stop action on this reel is really nice. Really nice. If you ever want to, you know, stop a chatterbait, it's really important that reels have a hard stop to start ratio. Test if there's hard stops, and you could easily go back fast. So it's super smooth here. You stop it, go back fast. Stop it, go back fast. Just like you're fishing a spinnerbait chatterbait, just like that. Perfect. Absolutely love this thing. And this bait's actually gliding on the ice as we speak. So it's pretty crazy stuff overall. Y'all, the Lose Speed Spool LFS right here. Pretty solid stuff. I can't complain with this reel. To be honest, in my opinion, is this thing worth it? Yes, 100%. Just from out of the box, like not even using it, not even breaking it in, this thing casts extremely smooth, chucks baits out there. Really, really casts this filthy frog far. Really did not expect it, to be honest, and the smoothness of this reel is really, really great. It's flawless. The start-stop action, I can't complain really about anything with this reel. It's very versatile. It's great for pond hopping in general. If you don't know what baits you're gonna throw, okay, I just cast the farthest one I've ever cast with this. If you ever, you know, go into a new pond, you don't know what baits to throw, it's a very good reel in terms of versatility, in terms of you could throw a Texas rig, throw a spinnerbait, throw a chatterbait, throw a moving bait. You know, it's always good to have that reel when you're pond hopping. I actually think I'm gonna pair this reel up with my Guggen Squad Gold go-to setup. We're gonna take a look at that in another video, little spoiler alert. But yeah, it's pretty sick stuff. To be honest, I don't know if I posted that video before this one or after. Totally don't know. Lose LFS Speed Spool. Thing absolutely chucks. It's smooth on the retrieve, on the cast, on the start-stop action. I think this thing's pretty versatile and overall worth it for $80. Like, I honestly think this is a $150 plus value reel, and you're getting it for $80. It's a pretty much a steal. Like on my end, I love this reel. Pretty sick stuff. I'm totally gonna be using this thing out on the water, mainly for spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, Texas rig. I'm on like a go-to setup if I'm ever pond hopping. You know what I mean? This will be that type of reel. So I really like this reel, and overall, do I think it's worth it for $80? Yes, I think $80 is a complete steal. Really love this reel overall, and pretty sick stuff in my opinion. But the Lose FLS, do I think it's worth it? Yes. Thank you for watching today's video. If y'all are new, make sure y'all hit that red subscribe button. If you like positive vibes, outdoors, fishing stuff, fishing adventures, fishing tips, tricks, reviews, hit that red subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and a comment. If you are new and welcome to the Zuggy Fishing Nation, I am Zuggy Fishing. Go follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Zuggy Fishing. The link for it is in the description. All right, y'all, hope y'all are so well, living positively, beautifully, confidently. The Lose LFS Speed Spool. Do I think it's worth it? 100%. Be positive, just fish.